Joining us now is American Coalition for Ethanol CEO Brian Jennings. Thanks so much for joining us, Brian. And how do you see this as an opportunity for high-octane fuel to play a role in helping automakers reduce emissions?
Well, good morning, Christina. And we do see this as an opportunity for high-octane fuel and, importantly, high ethanol blend fuel because under Administrator Pruitt, he has met with us and acknowledged that fuel has a big impact on not just the efficiency of these engines in these automobiles, but also their tailpipe emissions. And what was mind-boggling to us was under the previous leadership at EPA, they completely took the role that fuel can play in reducing tailpipe emissions off the table. And so by resetting, sort of changing the course for these standards in the future, Administrator Pruitt, I think, is going to open the door to the opportunity for improving the quality of the fuel we use in these vehicles.
I think it's something that in states like California, a lot of people are going to be more interested in hearing about. Talk about the role that fuels with a higher octane rating could play in reducing GHG emissions.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned California. There will be some states that will cry foul and challenge EPA on this and suggest that relaxing standards in the future for these model year 2022 to 2025 vehicles could result in more gasoline use and more pollution. But that doesn't have to be the case, because if EPA goes to a higher octane blend than what we have on the marketplace today, it can help reduce those tailpipe emissions and at the same time maintain that fuel efficiency. We think the sweet spot, the way to thread that needle, Christina, is with a blend of ethanol and gasoline in the neighborhood of 25 to 30% ethanol. Data shows that really is the sweet spot in terms of reducing tailpipe emissions but maintaining fuel efficiency.
And what would ACE like to see going forward?
Well, the next step after Administrator Pruitt makes his announcement today is that EPA will work in conjunction with the Department of Transportation to revise those standards for automakers for the 2022 to 2025 model year vehicles. What we'd like to see is an opportunity to work with those federal agencies to create a minimum octane rating in fuel higher than what we have today that would then pave the way for ethanol in the neighborhood of that, as I said, 25 to 30% to take place. And so that is something that we will see unfold over the course of this spring and this summer.
Okay, well, we really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us today. Brian Jennings, American Coalition for Ethanol CEO, really keeping us up to date there with what's going on. And corn producers, of course, they want to know about that, so thank you.